I mean, when someone asks me about how I evaluate if the plugin is secure or not, there are quite a few steps. And even if I don't have time or access to the code itself, because sometimes the premium plugins that are behind the paywall. So the things that I look at is, first thing, I go to some vulnerability database and check for the plugin's history, because this is one of the best places. And it's also important not to just look at the quantity, because it's more important to look at how the quantity changed over time, because we can find some plugins that had, let's say, a bit more rough time at some point in history where some security researchers started discovering vulnerabilities.
Of course, it also
But
depends on the size and functionality. So there are
of course, there are so many
there, yeah.
things that can happen. But if it's clearly visible that over time the amount of vulnerabilities dropped, that's a good sign, because they mean that, okay, we made mistakes, but we fixed them. And also, it's also important to check if all the vulnerabilities were fixed, right? Because if not, it's a great sign that probably it's not the best plugin. Also, one thing that is very important to check is the developer transparent about those security issues. So I always like to kind of cross-check the vulnerability database and the changelog. And
Okay.
if I see that in the database there was a vulnerability, and in the changelog I see minor user interface fixes, I would be like, okay,
They're hiding it, yeah.
I don't think I would like to trust you, because you're kind of ashamed of something that should be transparent. So and also kind of checking if someone has, I don't know, some security page or something like that with all the procedures, with how they again, all of those are still not a guarantee that the plugin right now is secure, but those are really good to kind of help with the assumption that they are at least trying to be really serious about security.